What's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Shoe Care Academy. For today's project, we got the Houston Jordan 11s. Clean shoe all around. The problem is, they went with two of the materials that are so hard to keep clean, light color suede on the upper and a white sock liner. This shoe is just asking to get dirty. As you can see all around, it's covered in grime, dirt, and mud. As soon as anything touches this shoe, it gets dirty. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys the best way to clean up this sneaker. Considering how dirty this shoe is, I might have to put it in the washing machine. We'll find out. Let's get to it. Now, before we get it rolling, I do want to point out these soles. One thing that's notorious about any Jordan 11 that contains an icy sole, they always get yellow. The only way to prevent that is by using our Rejuvenator sole shields. That's what we did with this pair. We wore them for about 30 days straight to get them nice and dirty. As you can see, the sole shields are pretty beat, but that's the whole point. They're meant to take the entire damage. Once I peel it, you're gonna see the sole still look brand new. Rejuvenator magic. Clear difference. That right there, where the sole shield was protected, is that perfect icy blue. Right above it, where there's some dirt, it's got like a greenish tint to it. I'm hoping that'll come off, but that just shows you that these sole shields really do work. Let me peel off the second one before we get it going. Brand new soles, beat uppers. Make no sense. But we're gonna make it make sense. I'm gonna put the left shoe to the side and only focus on the right for before and after purposes. I'm gonna take the shoe apart. That means remove the lace and insole to clean those up separately. I think one of the cringiest things you can do is clean up a shoe with the shoelaces on. That's not really giving a shoe a good deep clean. It's a Steve thing. Next step, you're gonna grab our Rejuvenator shoe tree. This is gonna help with a couple of different things. It'll allow me to apply pressure on the toe box during the cleaning process. Plus, while it cleans and dries, it's gonna help reshape the toe box and eliminate any creasing. Just wanna make sure you get it on the right size. Don't want too much pressure or not enough. You want it just right. Now that is just right. Now, obviously this shoe is extremely dirty. No matter what the material is though, leather or suede, you gotta do some prep work before you start cleaning up the shoe with water and solution. I'm gonna grab the medium bristle brush, dry as is. What I wanna do is brush the entire sneaker all around. The idea is to remove as much of the surface dirt off as possible, while also breaking down some of the grime spots that are on the shoe to make it easier to remove with the water and solution. Now I can already tell it's making a big difference. A lot of those marks are still on there pretty good. That's where the solution is gonna come into play. But all of these little steps make a big difference for a great final result. All right. Not bad after 5 minutes of brushing. The sneaker looks a lot better already. This is key for any cleaning that you do. What you don't want to do is just grab the water and solution and go straight to cleaning up the sneaker. All you're gonna do is push the grime and dirt deeper into the shoe. What this step does is remove that top layer of dirt. Now let's get into the cleaning. First things first, I'm gonna grab our 4-ounce bottle of solution. Now 2 squirts is all you need, and this bowl of water, it's highly concentrated. That'll do just a trick. All prepped, ready to go. The first brush I'm gonna be using is a soft bristle brush. This is the best brush for any delicate or suede material. All right, not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed with how this shoe's turning out. Just with one pass over with the soft bristle brush, the suede is cleaning up nicely. All the marks that I originally saw are coming out. The one thing I still gotta focus on though is a white sock liner. If I can get the sock liner looking brand new white, we might not have to use the washing machine. I'm gonna pull the shoe tree out. That way I can focus on the insides. If there's any part of a sneaker that I hate cleaning up, it's gotta be the inside of a sneaker. In my opinion, it's kind of annoying, but it's one of those things that I know I have to clean up for a couple different reasons. The inside is always covered with germs. Plus, if the sock liner is white, you can't clean up the rest of the shoe without taking care of this step. I spent a good 10 minutes cleaning up the sock liner. If you look all around, I would say I got it back to overall white. Same thing with the tongue. Now, as far as this upper go, I'm gonna make sure it's as dry as possible to make sure I got all the dirty suds fully out. So far so good. Just by dry brushing the sneaker, using the soft bristle brush on the sock liner and the upper, this shoe is looking almost brand new. The only thing I gotta take care of is this white midsole and part of the sole, using both the medium bristle brush and the stiff bristle brush. Once that's out of the way, this shoe should look pretty brand new looking. All done with the medium. Last brush is the stiff bristle. The sole shields did an amazing job covering 95% of these soles. The only areas I gotta take care of is a tiny bit on the toe cap spot, a little bit on the heel area, and just a couple of marks on the sides. Nothing too crazy. This should be easy. not bad. Honestly, I was expecting a tough clean with this one, but after those few steps, this shoe looks amazing. I'm gonna put this shoe outside to dry, but before that, we got two things to take care of: insole and the shoelace. Two things that we can never forget. Since I was planning on putting the shoe in the washing machine, I did have my laundry bag ready to go. As always, I wanna make this shoe look as clean as possible, so I will be putting these two parts inside the washing machine. What I would recommend doing is putting them with other clothes. Don't use a whole cycle just for these two pieces. I've done that before. Steve was not happy. But real quick, before you put them in the washing machine, you wanna break down the dirt on these pieces. I'm gonna grab the soft bristle brush for both the insole and the lace and give them a good scrub. All right, pre-treatment's complete. Let's grab our sneaker laundry bag, throw everything inside to keep everything together. And finish this process by putting these in the washing machine and the shoe outside to dry. 30 minutes later, thanks to the Arizona sun, these are the final results. Not bad at all. We'll start with the simple stuff. White midsole is back to being white. Thanks to our Rejuvenator sole shields and giving it a quick wipe down, those soles are looking brand new. Now the most important thing about this shoe is the upper. As you can see all around, zero stains anywhere on the shoe. I took my time with this cleaning. On the back, on the sides, even the tongue, all those black marks, all those dirt stains are fully flushed out. Now there's one thing to mention. The suede is pretty crusty. This is a common issue that's always gonna happen whenever you clean up a suede sneaker, but there's a simple fix to it. There's two routes you can go. You can use the brass bristle brush or the medium bristle brush. The brass bristle brush does an amazing job getting rid of all that crusty stuff from the suede. However, sometimes it could be a bit too harsh. What I like to do is start with the medium bristle brush. This brush has softer bristles, but it's tough enough to remove that top layer of crustiness on the suede. If this brush doesn't work, I always move on to the brass, but I always start with this one. To get this looking buttery soft, I'm gonna brush this in a circular motion back and forth all over the place. You gotta hit every single millimeter of this shoe since it's all suede. Can't forget any parts, like behind the lace loops. This already feels a million times better. As I do this, I can already feel the suede coming back to life. Now this shoe is one of three from the City pack. You have the Houstons, the Mojaves, and the Atlanta pair. All three are pretty clean. If you ask me, the Mojave pair is by far the cleanest. I just love that purple on that Jordan 11. The whole City pack was made to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Jordan 11. This specific colorway was inspired by the lowrider scene in Houston. If you ask me, I don't see it at all. Like at all. Possibly the only thing that kind of gives lowrider is the chrome Jumpman, but besides that, I would have never guessed that. All right, I'm good to go with that step. I checked every millimeter of this upper. It's back to being buttery soft. Another thing that happens with suede after you clean it up, sometimes you lose some of the color in the suede. This one you can't tell too much since it's a light color suede. However, it doesn't hurt to reapply some of that color if we did lose some. For this step, mink oil and a horsehair brush. Saves the day every single time. Other times, I spray directly onto the horsehair brush and apply it onto the shoe that way. Simple, just massage it into the suede, let the horsehair brush do all the work. Fresh white shoelace, let's lace it up. All wrapped up with this cleaning, and I will say this. The Houston Jordan 11 is a really easy shoe to clean up. You should have no issues at all. There was zero bleeding from the suede. All the stains came out nicely. The suede is still buttery soft as well. When you compare it to the before, it's a clear day and night difference. Now for this project, I was so ready to put this shoe in the washing machine, especially because of the white sock liner. Anytime I see a sneaker with a white sock liner, I feel like it's gotta go in the washing machine. However, for this one, we just didn't need it. The three brushes and solution did a great job. The prep work as well, doing all of the steps that I did in this video will get you results like this. Now in the future, let's say these shoes have been heavily worn for several years and there's just a bunch of stains all around the sneaker and just the three brushes and solution won't do the trick. I say these shoes can go in the washing machine. There's nothing about the sneaker that screams delicate. The suede came back to life nicely. There was no bleeding at all. If you put this shoe in the washing machine, I'm almost confident it's gonna look brand new. So keep that in mind for future references. Now, you can find all our products at rejuvenator.com. Drop a comment down below on what should we clean next. This is Vick Almighty. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See you guys.